Hey guys, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm out here with my boys and we are working on the swale. I've got to do some much... Yeah, all right. I've got to do some much needed pruning. These fruit trees are really high. They're probably 15 feet high, and I really don't want them any higher than I can touch. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of pruning. Should have done this probably 2-3 months ago, but we're gonna get started right now. Okay, so I need to prune these mulberry trees back. And you can see they're really high, and I don't want them that high. In fact, they're already starting to flower. So I'm going to go ahead and just lop them off right about there. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this one right here. Like I said, I should have done this when the tree was still dormant. But wow, it's flowering out all over the place. We're gonna have a bumper crop this year. So like I said, I'm not getting... You know about that little one? We're gonna leave these on because I want it to bush out right here. What I want it to do is basically become the tree that's right here where I can manageably go up and pick the fruit right off of it. Not being too picky. Just lopping it off about as high up as I can reach. I think that's pretty good right there. Might take this one off. Now we've got this guy, and I want it to kind of go out like a vase. I really don't want it to be right up here in the center. I want the center of the tree to be open and the branches to go out. So I've got a decision to make. Which side do I want to keep? And you know what? I'm just going for it. I'm going to cut this guy off right here. It really kind of hurts me to cut that much off, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off right here. And we'll see what kind of growth we can get. This branch is coming out here. We've got these branches coming out. One branch coming out this way. I'd love to see the rest of them kind of coming off over here. Obviously this mulberry and this Asian pear, this Shinko Asian pear, are too close together. But we're gonna roll with it. That's where we've got it. So I'm liking the shape of this mulberry right now. Come back over here and look at this Asian pear. We've got this leader that's going up right here, and he's doing really good, but this one's already got some branches on it. So it's like, I don't know, which one do I cut, which one do I leave? I like the sturdiness of this one. This is all one year right here, whereas this is a year, and this is a year. You can see the different sections. So I'm gonna, you know what, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if that's the right decision or not. You know what? We're just going with it. And I'm going to cut this off right here. Now I've already done some pruning inside, kind of getting this center opened up, directing the limbs outward. I'll do a little more right there. Now for this mulberry. Man, this thing is huge. And I'm being careful not to actually step on the swale or the swale mound. Right now I'm back in the back cut, and there isn't any water in it right now. But I don't want to compact the soil here in front of me. I'm gonna just reach up here and just cut that off. There's probably a really good chance that I could just shove this into the ground and it would continue to grow. In fact, I might do that as an experiment. The problem is, since it's already broken dormancy, it doesn't have any roots to support all the leaves it's putting out. So maybe I'll try stripping the leaves off and then shoving it in the ground. If I had put this in at the beginning of winter, I would probably have a tree that's this big to start with this spring, which is pretty phenomenal. What this will also do is encourage the tree to bush out and to put its energy into these lower branches as opposed to trying to get as high as it can reach. Make sure anything that's fallen comes out of the tree. And we're good to go. Moving over, I'm going to take out, this is a Santa Rosa plum. Going to take out some of these branches that are trying to come towards the middle of the tree. I've already done some winter pruning on this. What I should be doing is also sanitizing in between. Hey, kiddo. Found a root. So you can see how many berries are already starting to form.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're really neat, Daddy.
They are really neat.
I never saw anything like this.
Yeah, I know.
What is this?
So it's a shame that all of those berries, or the energy was put into those berries before we pruned it. It would have been better for those berries to be formed on the lower branches. Okay, so now that I've cleaned up those mulberry trees, I've gone through here and I've pruned up some of the other trees just a little bit. I tried to take my rice knife and kind of clear up some of this old mint and weeds. Really let it get out of hand last year due to trying to finish up the house. One thing I've noticed is the rice knife definitely works better on green stuff than brown. So if you can get ahead of it, that's much better. The last thing that I'm going to do is prune back this giant mimosa right here. I think I'm going to come here and cut it off somewhere right up here because I want to encourage it to grow back out a little bit lower. So I lopped it off right there, probably about 8-9 feet up. Now what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and chop this up into small pieces, and then I'm going to throw it back out under the fruit trees. So now I've basically got a pile of chopped up mimosa, and I'm going to just kind of scatter this around the base of one of the fruit trees and let it decompose and act as a wood mulch and slowly release nitrogen into the soil.
And this one?
Mm-hmm, all of them.
And this one?
Yeah. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today. You can see we've got everything basically pruned off to about where I can reach, and the ground cover kind of cleaned up a little bit. I really need to come back through here with some mulch and mulch this thing down real good, at least around the trees, and we will be good to go for the spring. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You'll see these little guys over here. There we go.
Bye.
See you on the next video.
Bye.